back to Smoky Bear Air. Here we are taking off on another adventure. We're going to go to the breakfast fly-in back in Morristown for this trip. Beautiful morning, very little cloud coverage, and just a beautiful day to go flying. Had a little bit of things go not as planned, but a little bit of humor in the day. We'll see in the video here. We're adding in a second video camera here, one out on the wing, along with the one on the dash looking out, trying to get a little bit different perspective of what we're doing. So tell me if you like it, give me a comment, give it a like, see if you like it. Thanks. Alright, as you can see here, we're flying along and we're going to transition over to the wing camera. And no, we're not at that high of an angle of attack, and nor are we getting to where we're climbing any higher. If you'll look, the rest of the plane's fairly level to the horizon, but the camera is starting to slowly get steeper and steeper here. When it happened, we didn't exactly realize it, but we're out here looking for other traffic, trying to find it, and away she goes. She starts unsticking, and I do like the view. Although this was a slight mishap right here, I do think we're going to take, and we may use this later on as a little bit different view. I kind of like the view looking down towards the ground here. And as you can see right here, we're getting ready to just break loose. It's getting ready to start going every which way. Thankfully, the underneath of the wing wasn't too beat up after this. And thank goodness we safety wire the camera, because when the suction cup let go, it just let go and we didn't lose the camera. But it does make for some interesting video here for the rest of the flight. You can't just pull over and put it back on there. We're going to have to go till it lands. So enjoy this little bit of airflow view from there. We're going to go ahead and head on in here to Morristown and get her on the ground. As you can see, we're heading in here for final into Morristown. We're going to add in that second camera again. And again, even though it is kind of flopping around, I do like the idea of maybe maybe instead of looking in at the cabin, maybe we angle it down a little bit more and get to see some more of these ground shots, especially as you start getting closer and closer to the ground. You can see that airflow starts really getting disturbed underneath the wing there. On this particular day, it was kind of gusty actually. We were having a nice little gust added on there to it, so we had to really come in a little bit faster than I normally would, but thankfully we have plenty of runway here, and we can get by. We don't get too dizzy watching that camera. Again, there's the gust with a little bit of crosswind added to it. Makes for a fun experience. You can see as we go by down here on the end of the runway, it's kind of an odd sight. You don't see it every day out here, but it's more and more common in East Tennessee since Cirrus makes their home here. But there's a Vision jet flying by, a single engine jet. So we coasted on down to the end of the runway to let him have the taxiway and not cut in front of him. So definitely something you don't see every day out here is the Vision jet. Here we are, we got our bellies full, a little bit of fuel. Had a goal in mind today. We wanted to go to a new airport. But as you can see, that little bit of time there while we're doing the run up, you can see the clouds starting to pick up a little bit here. So always being conscientious of what we're doing, we evaluated the situation and really didn't want to take a chance, because as it got closer to the mountains, you can see the flight of two taking off ahead of us there. As we got to the mountains, you could see the clouds really start to pick up there. So we didn't want to take a chance on it. So we just went on back, fueled her up, and took her to the barn. But here you go, you can listen to it full throttle, and we're waiting on the planes ahead of us to kind of go ahead and turn to crosswind, because I think we're actually, for once, a little bit faster than somebody else out there on this particular day. So here we go down the center line, and again, just a little bit of gust. And we're skipping ahead in time. We're going to look at the landing down here in Monroe County. Again, we've lost our outside camera. We went ahead and took the camera down for the day. We figured we'd pressed our luck enough, so we don't have any more outside views. But here we are again, a little left of center line on that, so need to work on that as we move forward. So something for me to think about and work on. We're going to take and pull in here. Cheap fuel, so anytime you're in Monroe County, Tennessee, MNV for you pilots out there, stop in, pay them a visit. Fairly cheap fuel around us, so one of my frequenting fuel stops here. Actually forgot to turn the camera back on the flight home, so this is where we'll end it at. I want to thank everybody for watching, and have a great day, and like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Thanks.